Hello everyone, it's Rita here, and today I am going to go through this Vampire and Roses journal with you. It's kind of a flip through because the journal has been spoken for, so I just want them to see what I've done, and if they still are interested, and otherwise I will go ahead and put it on to Etsy. Or if somebody else is interested, they can let me know and I can contact them. So let's go through it and see if there's anything else I need to do. And then I do want to make a holder for the pen that I was going to send along with it, which is the white pen, so that they can write on it. Okay, so I've decided to put this clip, what's it called? I forgot what they call it. Anyway, I put that on both ends, both sides, because I think it'll tie it together. I don't really think you need to tie it together, but if you choose to, you could do that, would have them. Now, I've got to tell you that the rings I had on here before, this size, I mean, I outgrew them. So I had to get bigger rings or put bigger rings on. And right now I have another set this size. And actually I probably could have used even bigger ones than this. I mean, the book just got huge. It always does to me. Happens to me. So what I did was I took a couple small ones and I put them in the rust water that I make, which is 2 parts vinegar and 1 part peroxide and a little bit of salt, sprinkle of salt in a jar. Throw it in the jar. I think I did set these overnight, and they still weren't rusty until you take them out and kind of let them dry. So I think the rust ones are going to look good once they're rusted. I could have painted them again like I did the other ones, but I noticed that it's coming off quite easily. So I just didn't want it to keep coming off. And then I'll tie ribbons around these too. Okay, so this here will only take, I don't know if I want to do 2, yeah, I better, because this isn't super thick. Oh, let's see, I think I need a little more than that. So I can always cut off what I don't use. Yeah, let's see. I've been working on this journal and working, and a lot of it I did not even do on camera because I was just, it was just, hard to know what I was going to do next. You know, I couldn't really plan it out, I don't think. I guess that's kind of how I felt. And I was having a good time. As I would make something, I don't know if I wanted to go this direction. Maybe I wanted to bring it the other way, but oh well, it'll work for the moment. Whoops. Okay, so here would be the ties. Just see how it looks, and then we can take it off to flip. Okay, so if you can all see that, maybe I'll cut these shorter, maybe not. They kind of look cool. Okay, so I'm just going to unclip them, and that way I'll set them over here, and then I can put them back on. Okay, so this is done here in the front. Inside I have a little notebook here that I made up. I have this card on both sides already printed, so I just went ahead and made like a little mini journal with the sewed-in signature. And then I have a note from the journal maker, from me. Then we have a pocket here with 2 tags in that pocket. You saw me make those. Oh, and then in each pocket, if you haven't seen this, any of the video, this whole journal was made with these envelopes. And what I did was I put the envelope like this and then covered the envelopes and opened them up so we could use them for journal cards, and then punched holes and put the rings through. That's the whole entire journal was made with those envelopes. So here's an envelope, and here is a journal card. Okay. So each journal card has a black tab on it. I decided not to use a bunch of different colors. I think that way you can really pick out where the journal card is. This is a little fabric flip thing that I did. You guys saw that. This is a little picture frame, and here's another journal card. This one, I think I did this off camera because I was working when my friend was here. So this one was just a simple envelope, a simple fold, which is just, you just fold it in half and then stick the other side under it. I'm sure that you've all seen that done. Then I have a journal card up here, and that's all stitched around. And there's another one, and then I put a little teardrop on her face, a little black one. And then in this pocket here, I just put a journal card in there. I made this fun little tab. I just saw this tab on, a Dee's crafting place, I think it is. Yeah. I think she did this, and it was so cute. I thought that idea. So I used it. And then I made, I had this little leftover piece. And I decided just to quickly make a little notebook out of that. Put that in that little pocket there. There's a journal card here. And then I put lace on this page. Here we have the fold down journaling space. I don't know, I should put some stuff on there, some washi. But I'll go back through this and I will look at it again. Okay, and then this here is a journal card up here with some of that kind of eyelash lace, but it's not. It's a different kind, but it's cool. This is a journal card here. Oh, and this is purple, so you can use the white pen to write on it. And this little journal card. I put this kind of a taupe color lace. I thought it looked good with the other taupe, you know, the, not Vintage Photo, but the Tattered Twigs ink. And yeah, so I just went ahead and put that in there. Here's another tag that I made, and I just put this little clip thing on there just to have something dangling on it. There's another journal card here. I put a ruffle down here at the bottom. This is a little tuck. We did this pocket on camera. This is a paper bag. It was a black paper bag. It was from my trash. And then I did a little journal card there. And then this one here, I put one of those corners that you put on the book. I only had 2. So I never had enough to put on my book. Actually, I think I only have one of these. And so I glued it on there and made it a topper for this tag. And in some places I put some words, like that says Gothic. I put this arsenic there. There's another journal card. This little ruffle collage thing I put together. This is a journal card here in this little pocket. This is a little mini journal card. I put a little cross in it to ward away the evil spirits of the vampire. I think that's what they use, a cross to get rid of him. Or maybe that's the werewolf. I can't remember. Anyway, it's all folklore, so there's no meaning to any of it. Another journal card here. These pages I left blank. I didn't do anything. Of course, you know, you could add things if you want. I don't know. I didn't want to cover them up. It's another journal card here. And this page I left because of the rose. I just felt like I couldn't cover it. This page we made on camera. And this part, this page, this is our little ghostly girls in there. Then this page, oh, I need to trim that off. I left it hanging so that the glue would hold in the pieces that'll fall out. Hopefully they don't fall out. This side here, I put a rose there, or not a rose, just a red flower, and I put some of that taupe trim there. And this is another lady that I did on the vellum, or the sticky paper. And I had this palmistry guide from, what's his name? Why can't I think of it? Tim Holtz. One of his packages that this came in, and you know, I really didn't have an opportunity to use it, so I thought, well, this is perfect. And so she's the one that reads the palms, in my opinion. And this is just a plain page there. This I had made this from earlier because I thought I was going to use it in the last in one of the other pages, and I had it left over, so I thought, well, I think she looks kind of cool because she's got the same color eyes as this little journal cutout, a little die cut that I had. Here I made a little journal card here in this little pocket. That was a pocket that I found. And then a journal card here. Then this guy is I call him the vampire. He's actually the vamp for this book. And then there's a postcard back here. I think you saw me make this part. Okay. And there's no journal card in that one. This is an envelope here. And this one has that vellum window in it. And so I just decided to put it down in here like that. And then, oh, it's a little tight now. And then this little part here will fit right into that. So it doesn't flop open. Okay, this lady, I had pulled her out to use her like as a ghostly person. And she just looked really cool there. So I put her down there. This little piece here is a label from clothing. But I was thinking of putting a tab on it. Not a tab, a label. And that was it. Now I know I thought I put one. Oh, there it is. So I'm just going to glue that down on top of that name, and that will be done. Whoops. Okay. My nails are a mess. Well, everything's a mess. My hands, everything's, I don't know, it's starting to get dry, and my skin just dries out so quickly. Oh, I forgot where I was going to stick it. I'm so used to sticking these into a journal. Okay. So, I don't think we need anything else because you can write across this. You can write inside of it with the white pen. And I'm just going to stick that back there. And then this just has a little tiny journal card there. I really didn't have very many journal cards in either one of the kits. But I used everything. Okay, this is a envelope that I just stuck in there, and I covered the white with, this is an old book page, you know, like the first page in a book, and it was all stained already, so I just used that. And this I have to sew around it. I didn't go back. I might put another card in that too, a journal card. This one here has a journal card here in this pocket, and then another little journal card here. And I may put something else in here too. I'm not sure. And then we have a journal card here. And this one here was the other one that I did with the lady with the sticky paper. I really had fun doing these. I I may do that more. I have been doing on clear vellum and things like that, like the leaves and all that. But to just kind of give it a cool look, I don't know. And then I made my own little border thingies, you know, for picture frame. And then the little crow, and then a little fence there in this corner pocket. Over here, I didn't have a journal thing to put in there, so I took some of this onion paper and I just folded it up, and you can write on that. So, and then I put a little, what do you call those? Jewels, I guess, in his eyes. Little purple jewels. Oh, what you call them? Here's another journal. Isn't this pretty? I did this on craft paper. I didn't know it was going to print in purple-ish. I thought it was going to print in black. And I thought, well, that'll look cool if I put it on that. And it was purple. I love it. So I'm going to use that too in my next fall journal. Okay, this page I left blank. I don't know. I may come back, and this one I dotted with gold ink. And then this is our other vampire guy, a handsome one. And then I did that same print, only in a smaller version on this side. And that's back here. And then nothing on this page. And then I have a couple tags to finish up in there. So, yeah, I don't know how many pages it is. I should have counted them. I'm so excited to get going, you know, and like, I think there's 15 actual pages, so there'd be 30 sides, but plus a journal card. So we've got, you know, 15 of these large journal cards. No, we don't have 15. Maybe like 12 of these big journal cards. But then there's plenty of journaling space for the season, you know, however long you want to use this particular book. Okay, so what I want to do now is I need to make something to put. I need to put some charms on here. I need to do something with this. So I want to make a holder for the pen, and I was hoping I don't know, this is going to be, I kind of wanted to put it in the front, but that's not going to fit in that pocket. I don't know where I'm going to put it. I may just paper clip it on. That's probably what I'll do. Okay. So I had this piece, and we need 6 by 6. So I thought if I did this piece, I could embellish it with one of the trims that we've, you know, already have in the journal. Or I can just use this that was probably like a Tim Holtz 6 by 6 page. This was gifted to me, so I'm not sure where it came from. I don't know. I might make 2 because I can always use that. All right, let's do this one first. So this, I believe this is already 6. Yes. And then I need 6. And this little pocket for a pen is from, I saw it on G. Kerr. I asked YouTube to make a pocket for a pen in a journal, and that's what came up. And then right after that, Shabby Dabby Doodah came up, and she was making the same one of G. Kerr's. So I got to watch it twice, but different versions of it. Let me put that in there. Okay, so the first thing we need to do is take our 6 by 6 and fold it in half. If everybody can see, okay. I am very close to having 500 subscribers, so I'm going to try to figure out by the next video, what I'm going to do, but most likely it will be comments, because I think it's unfair if you are, I mean, I've been thinking about this because I've asked people's opinion, that it's unfair to ask people to subscribe, I mean, to not be private. You know what I'm saying? Okay. So anyway, fold that in half, and then we fold this little flap down here. And then this little part here, we're going to fold it over to match, and it's kind of hard to see on this black, isn't it? But we're going to follow right down that line of that fold. Okay. Then this one, we're going to fold over this way, and it's not going to match straight all the way up. It's going to have a little bit of an edge there, I believe. And then this part, we're going to fold it down. Okay. And then this gets flipped this way, and this gets flipped this way. You could flip it this way, but then you have two of these ends together. And if that's what you wanted, you could. But let me get this a little more straight there. Okay. So that's that. So we can decorate this front. You know, I was just thinking of sticking something like that on there. Now, G. Kerr did, she sewed around hers like this, and then she sewed across the bottom. I'm not. I'm just going to glue it. That doesn't stand out very good. This is the other, was the other side of the paper. Maybe that looks better. I don't know. Okay, so before we glue this together, I'm going to put a paper clip in it. So, trying to think if I want a large paper clip. Hold on, let me check and see if my, no, it didn't stop. Last time I lost so much video because that little bell went off. Okay. Now I can cover this. This side will leave this way to clip it down. But I think I need to cover this because otherwise it's going to move. So let me find... I'm just thinking, I don't like that paper. Not so much. Let's see how this one looks. I think maybe I'll just use black. Let me just check here. I have some. Just checking to see how, I can't even tell because of the can't tell. Probably not going to want this. Okay. I mean, it would look okay if I'm going to use this. Yeah, maybe that will look good. Okay, so let me straighten this up somewhat. And okay, let me just trim that off a hair. Just straighten up this side a little more. that over a little bit. All right, like that. So yeah, it will probably be, the contest will probably be comments for, you know, a week or so, because I don't always watch everybody every day. So, well, I'll tell them it's a giveaway in the I don't think that'll be a hindrance down there, I guess, but we don't really need all that. You know, at the top of the description, or the top of the video, it'll say giveaway, and that way you'll know that it's starting. Yeah, I understand, you know, people want to have a private page, I mean a private YouTube channel, not because they don't really have channels. See, they just are, should have put more glue in that. Oh well. All right, so let's just, that doesn't get glued down because it needs to be, I'm just going to glue this down a little bit, hold it in place. And then I'm going to go around here and across here. Okay. Sometimes you, even though it's our glitter glue, yeah, so that'll hold that from, now I hope a pen fits in it. You ready? I think. Okay. This pen's got a weird little cap on it. All right, so let's put this right there. Let's give it some, I think I already inked all this. I sure did. Huh. Okay. So even though this wasn't necessarily my cup of tea for journal making, I mean, my design that I would prefer to make, or, you know, that I would have picked to make, let's even say, it has been fun because it's all art. I don't, you know, no matter how you look at it, I was going to put something else on here, but I don't think I will. Okay, so I'm just going to stick this pen in here. Sure. Why is everything got to get held up? Could be holding that up, I don't know. All right, so let's find out where we, of course we want to put it close to the front, but I don't want it on that front page, on this outside. Don't want it there either. Well, I guess, let me see if I can fit it in the pocket. There's plenty of room. This, it doesn't matter how thick this is. Maybe it'll fit better in this pocket. That still came apart. That is so weird. That is, I promise this is art glitter glue. I can't imagine it keep popping and open like that. All right, we're gonna let it dry for a while. I guess it's probably trying to stick that pen in there, and then we'll figure out where to put it. Okay, come on. All right, so let's make one more. So we're gonna fold it in half. And then we're gonna fold this corner down. And you can make this pocket going either way. You know, you could have folded it, this part down and made it reverse. Okay. I kind of wonder if you should cut this away. If it would be not as bulky. Because you really do need cardstock. I'm going to cut this away. That much. Probably messed it up by doing that, but let's see if it's not so bulky. Okay. All right, and then this gets we don't have to match it up because I don't have a piece there to match it to. And this cannot be glued down. Okay, I was just checking to see if... And then this piece gets folded over this way. I guess you could actually just fold it up to the line, then it would be the right size too. Just try it. This part gets folded down, this corner. Now I think I'll leave that corner because otherwise it'll be too short. And it goes like that. These are really cute and simple, really. It's just a matter of getting it folded correctly. Okay, now for this inside part, let me just ink it here a little. And get a paper clip. And we don't need a big one, we can use a small one. So I like to put it like this, the shorter side on the outside. Now let me check. I think that's the way I like to do it because it doesn't want to work that way very well. Okay, and I'm going to leave it up a little bit. So like that way people know it's a paper clip. Oh, I wonder if this would be would that be enough to hide that? Just look at it and see how it looks first. Yeah, it's kind of hard to tell that there's something behind it, so I think when it's the same color, I think you need to do it in a contrast. So let me get some black cardstock here. Hope my head's not in the way. I can't see it if I don't lean forward like that. Alrighty, we don't need to ink that. I'm just going to check because I don't know if I need ink. Yeah, we're okay. I feel like I might have folded that in too much. Maybe I would better not to go too close to the line. It kind of hinders it a little. Again, I forgot to put oh, that's why it's coming open, because this needs to be glued. That's probably why she sews it. So we need to glue it all the way around. Is what we need to do. Need a little ink. Okay, so there's that. I think it's holding. Maybe put those there for a minute. See how this one's doing. Okay, so there's that. All right, so let's see. Maybe we can fit it in. That's the vellum. Let's see. Oh, I can't stick it on top of that one. I don't want to, you know, I want it to be seen right away. All right, well, maybe I'll just do it that way. I'll just stick this in the back. It won't be too thick that way. And then they could take this out. And was there any place else I needed a tag that I forgot? I don't remember. I know I need to sew a couple, but I don't think I forgot anything. So I hope you guys enjoyed this whole series of this Vampire and Roses, and I will get these rings put on. That'll be the rusty color, and we've got the little clips for the closure. This is cool, really. Let me get this up. Okay, it's probably not exactly right. Anyway, so there's our closure. I'm going to cut these off just a little bit. Because if I cut them at an angle with the Tim Holtz scissors, it will help them from unraveling. Okay, so what else did I want to say before I leave? With the giveaway, like I said, I'll probably do that tomorrow on my next video. It'll be after my surgery because I won't be able to put something together, I don't think. And I want to give something nice. I don't want to, you know, just give away a couple pieces of ephemera. I'd like to give maybe a folio of some sort or something like that. Okay. All right. So I guess we're done. And thank you for joining me for this series. And I hope to see you in the next one. The next journal I'm making is going to be fall. It's going to have some purples in it. 1 second. Let me give you a little glimpse because I got a couple seconds left. Okay, so that one is this is Tatty Treasures. It was one of her freebies on her Buy Me a Coffee. Whoa, I guess there was other stuff there. And this is scrapbook paper. Here we go. I can't even show you this. So this is ink and page journals, this digital. These are all her digitals here. And see how they have just a little purple, and this is kind of a, it's brown, but it almost gives you that burgundy effect. And that's just the same page. I'm going to make tags. This is just a page of her journal cards. This is a miniature. This is vintage by me, but these are kind of purplish. And her digitals come out smaller, not this small. I did 2 to a page, but they come out smaller. So they're almost too small to put in my journals, but too big for like a little notebook. So I made them 5x7s, and I'm going to make little tiny notebooks to go in the journal. Maybe just one, I don't know. All right, now this paper here is Janie B's. This paper here is what gave me the idea of doing these fall colors with the purple tints. This set is her nurse's kit for a nursing journal, but I don't see that on this page, so I couldn't use every page, but this one was fine. I didn't see that on here, so I printed it. Here's another page of hers. This is more of a little faded than this one. It's a little different page, but it's kind of the same thing. And it doesn't, there's a nurse over here, but you wouldn't know that. And it says hospital here, but you're not going to really notice that. Now this one does have where it says become a nurse. So I'm going to collage over that with book page or something. And the same with this. And I could collage over this, but it doesn't say nurse to me. This is one of her other pages, which is beautiful. Yeah, and okay. And this belongs to the same lady, ink and page. This one, it goes with this part of this journal, this kit. And it, again, it's got the purples in it. This is all printed on coffee dyed paper. And there's a little squirrel on that corner. So it's fall. It's not, I don't know. There's not a lot of characters in it, but we'll see what I can come up with. There's this one, I'm sorry, this one is by Digital Hobby Helper. There's like 32 pages. This is page number 18. I'm not going to use all the pages because they're all very similar to this, But if I need another page, I can go print one out. This is also ink and page journals. It's a new one for me, so I don't remember the name is, but I love those birds. Love, love, love. And this one here, it's got the same brownish color. This one here is Hobby Helper, Digital Hobby Helper. She has one page that is like a dictionary page, and it has autumn here. So it's kind of dark, but I printed that one. This is another one of her pages. This one is ink and page. And this is ink and page. Ink and page, there was several. She has several digitals, several pages. And this is ink and page, some of the ephemera. There's not a lot of ephemera in the kit. And then she has these great background pages also. And this is a pocket. I didn't put background on that. Okay, so these were parts that were left over from my last kit when I made the nurse's journal for with Janie B's. So again, I'm going to be able to use these tags. I will put something up here on this tag to maybe, you know, a leaf or something, or one of these digitals and one of these, and just, you know, put over it. But I just love the color. This is scrap of paper that I found that matches a lot of the purples in there. And then these are some journal cards that were left over from the last journal that I made. I mean, this is one of the cards right there, so that's not nurse or anything. This one here, I'll just put a collage right there. I'll find something else to lay right over the top of that. And this one is a double card, and again, this one is all nurse on that side. So I may just cut it and use this part here, because that way I don't have that whole nurse to cover up. And this one, it's got the little girl and nurse, you know, playing nurse. And let's see, yeah, this postcard, all I have to do is cover that. So I didn't print all of her digitals yet of Janie B's. At this point, I haven't. And here's another digital from her, Janie B, which is another journal card. So I think it's all pretty cool. I think it's going to be pretty. So you know, if you guys want to get those kits ahead of time, if you want to work along with me, I have no idea what I'm going to make yet. Probably be, there's a lot of pages, so I'm thinking I'll probably do 2 signatures. But you know me, I end up making them much larger than they should be. And, you know, and I'll probably use other people's digitals and kits and things that you know, parts of other kits too, because I just like a big variety of things. I don't want it all to look, every page, the same. Okay, so you guys have a great rest of the day, and I will see you in the next video. Oh, I forgot. I got to put charms on here. Not those. I've got keys. I've got this little bead. Yes. Okay, so that's one more thing that needs to go onto this journal. All right, so thank you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.